Hey guys, this is Giridhar here, and today I'm here to talk to you about the Obi Worldphone SF1. Obi Worldphone is a company founded by the famous John Scully, the ex-CEO of Apple. The company is based out of California, and they introduced their mobile a few years back, and then they were silent for a little bit of time. They went back to their drawing boards, and now they are back with a totally a new face. The new company is called the Obi Worldphone, and it's back in business with the Obi Worldphone SF1. The SF1 stands for San Francisco, as the mobile was designed in San Francisco. Obviously, the mobile is manufactured in China, but it is designed by the California-based Ammunition Groups. Ammunition Groups was also founded by a famous ex-Apple personality, Robert Brunner, who is a leading industrial designer. Well, Ammunition Groups designed the product, the UI, the packaging, and even the marketing material of the Obi SF1. The Obi SF1 comes in a unique packaging. It is packaged in a transparent acrylic plastic box. Inside the packaging is the Obi SF1 secured in place with rubber bushings, and opening the box would reveal a 2 amps charger and a USB data cable along with some instruction manual. The Obi SF1 is a design-centric device. A lot of thought has been put into the designing of this mobile. It is designed for ergonomic convenience and also aesthetic appeal. It has a metal body all round, but it's not slippery because of the matte finish on the carbon colored body. The top and the bottom are differently colored metals, but they're still a metal. Also, the physical buttons are made out of metal. The volume button and the power button are both placed on the left, which is a bit unconventional. The buttons are flush with the body, and at times it becomes difficult to search for the button by feeling the sides. The buttons have a good mechanical feedback though, but you may need to press deeper as it sits very flat with the body. The speaker grills at the bottom have a single speaker. The 3.5mm audio jack is at the top with a noise cancelling mic. The back has a 13 megapixel camera with a single LED flash. The front facing 5 megapixel camera has a single LED flash. The back is sealed and houses a 3000 mAh battery. The display is elevated from the body of the mobile by a few millimeters. The raised display is something which we haven't seen in any mobile so far, but the display is surrounded by a thin plastic casket to protect it. Also, it has a Corning Gorilla Glass 4 protection on top. So there is little to worry about breaking or damaging the display. But frankly, I don't see any value addition or better user experience because of the raised display. The raised part near the earpiece actually presses against my earlobes while I'm talking on long calls, and it kind of irritates me. The mobile supports dual 4G SIM cards, 1 micro and 1 nano SIM card. If you wish to expand the memory, it can be done by swapping the second nano SIM card with a micro SD card, and that's what they call the hybrid memory SIM slots. Overall, the mobile is sturdily built. Shiny or glossy finish would make the mobile slippery. Also, on long run, the signs of wear and tear would be visible. But the Obi Worldphone SF1 is designed to look good from day one and also to last for a long time. The 5-inch in-cell IPS display panel is manufactured by JDI, and it supports full HD resolution. It is fully laminated one glass solution with Corning Glass 4 protection, as I mentioned earlier. The quality of display is good. The ambient light sensor is not calibrated correctly, and I had to manually adjust the brightness of the display. The color reproduction is natural and fairly accurate. Touch is very responsive, and I don't find anything to complain about the display quality. It's just right for the price paid. The Obi SF1 comes in 2 variants. 16GB internal storage with a 2GB RAM, and the second variant has a 32GB internal storage with 3GB RAM. My review unit, which I have in my hand, is a 16GB variant. But both the variants are powered by the same Qualcomm Snapdragon 615 octa-core processor, which are clocked at 1.5 GHz. It has Adreno 405 GPU. During my review period, I actually threw in over 50 apps and games. I filled the internal memory to the brim and also used a 32GB SanDisk memory card for videos and music. The mobile handled everything with ease. I also played some graphically intensive games, and the mobile shows no signs of frame drop or lag. The heat was also within the acceptable limits. Just to reiterate, I was testing on the 2GB RAM variant, and still the performance of this device was really commendable. The Obi SF1 has Obi LifeSpeed UI skinned on top. The LifeSpeed UI is also designed by Ammunition Group. The UI has a lot of unnecessary animations and a lot of micro interactions. The UI in total was very laggy, and the animation was slow enough to frustrate me. I immediately installed a third-party launcher and I was much relieved and I was done away with the unnecessary micro interactions. Obi SF1 does have the option to emulate a native Android experience instead of the LifeSpeed launcher, yet it was laggy and I really preferred a third-party launcher on the mobile for a better snappier experience. But once inside the application or the game, the experience was really smooth and I had nothing to complain about it. The inbuilt speakers were good, though they are mono. There is another interesting feature to be highlighted in the SF1. It supports Dolby multi-channel audio. It is not Dolby Atmos, but it is the real Dolby multi-channel. The effect of Dolby is best experienced when the mobile is connected to a high-end speaker or even a good quality headphone. It doesn't make any difference in quality on the inbuilt speaker, except that the volume appears to be amplified. The channel separation, quality, and depth of audio is best experienced with a worthy set of speakers. Check it out for yourself. So I really love the Dolby integration in the Obi SF1. The Obi SF1 has a 13 megapixel camera and a 5 megapixel selfie camera. The front camera may be just 5 megapixel, but it is truly impressive. The details it captures in daylight, I have not even seen in some of the high-end self-portrait oriented mobiles. It also has a single LED flash on the front camera. The front camera also has a plethora of features including face detection, red eye reduction, skin smoothing, etc. But under low light, using a flash or not, sharpening algorithm kicks in and the images are not really sharp. Otherwise, the colors are natural and brightness and contrast level are decent enough for a good self-portrait. The primary camera had some interesting features. I really like the opti-zoom for digitally enhanced zoom shots, the refocus, which is like a shoot now and focus later feature, and also the chroma flash for natural shots using the flash. The chroma flash actually clicks two shots, one with the flash and one without the flash, and interlaces both these shots to give you an optimally enhanced or optimally exposed image. Apart from these IQ camera features, the UI presents a bunch of presets for different shooting conditions, but I really found the auto mode to be good enough for most of the conditions. The images out of the camera have good sharpness under daylight, but under low light, grains appear and the images are not of good quality. To sum up, the camera in the Obi SF1 has interesting feature, but it is only a great performer under ample light conditions. The device is powered by a 3000 mAh lithium polymer battery and it is equipped with a quick charge 1.0. So on a single charge, the device lasts for over 24 hours of normal usage. It doesn't have wireless charging though. The Obi SF1 is an interesting device and it really looks different. It has a sturdy body construction and also it is built to last long. The camera is good, the performance is commendable, it is rightly priced at Rs 11,999 for the 16GB version and Rs 13,999 for the 32GB version. The LifeSpeed UI is not very fast enough and that is really the Achilles heel of this product. The raised display does not add any value and I wish it had a flat display for a smoother feel in the hand. If you're looking for a sturdy device with a good performance under 15K, go for the 32GB version of the Obi SF1. If you want a pretty looking device, then you can opt in for devices like the Obi S1 or the OnePlus X. If you really want a good value for money, go and buy the Coolpad Note 3. The Mi4i is also a good competitor for the Obi SF1. The Obi SF1 is definitely an interesting mobile and it will make heads turn and people will definitely notice it in your hands. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you in the next video, so make sure to subscribe to the channel. This is Giridhar signing off.